Well, while the brothers Landreth have become a household name in Canada's music scene, there was once a time when they were just Dave and Joey, two brothers who decided to spend more time together by starting a band. We went in the archives this morning for a bit of fun. So have a listen to a bit of an interview from 2013. This is with Ismaila Alpha. You know Ismaila, he hosted Up to Speed Forever before he left to join CBC Toronto. So this is Ismaila when the brothers were preparing for their very first album release show.
I don't have a lot of expectations for this band. Whatever comes of it, comes of it. But when it comes to the music that we make and the music that we play on stage, I would say that we do have pretty high expectations, and that's from playing with amazing musicians.
We've been greatly rewarded in the sense that it sort of manifests itself as support from our peers, from our family, from fans. We actually have fans. Like, what the?
You sound surprised, man.
10-ish years later, 3 albums and 2 Junos later, the brothers Landreth are bringing their Let It Lie 10th anniversary tour to the Burton Cummings Theatre tonight. They do have a few fans. Dave is in studio with us now. Good morning, Dave.
Hello.
Joey's here as well. Good morning.
Good morning.
And Finn's here. I just got to say good morning to your little boy, Dave, there. Hi, Finn.
You want to say hi, Finn?
Hi. What's it like for you to hear that clip? I saw you kind of perk up and lean in and listen.
Oh, that's so fun. It brings back some really nice memories. Just reminds me of how many times we've come in and chatted with you folks here over the years too. And it's funny to hear the younger voices too. 10 years does something to your voice and your face and your hair and everything, I guess.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's fun. That's a little ride in the Wayback Machine.
When you think about it, Joey, like 10 years later now, and you think about who you were sitting here 10 years ago, dreaming about what could be, how's it turned out?
Oh, it's far exceeded what we thought it was going to do. I think it's funny to hear Dave talk about not really having expectations or not having expectations on what the band was going to do, and that's kind of been our motto since the very beginning. And we have beaten any of the dreams that we thought we would have, and I just it's. We've been riding on icing on the cake for the last 7 years. The things that we've been able to do. I feel very grateful, and yeah, it's fun. This hometown show feels like a very triumphant thing for us. So
what
cool.
stayed the same for you in terms of your relationship and your music making that you think might be key to your success?
I think we've just been aligned in terms of what it is that we're out here doing it for, and if anything, I think that's sort of what's held us together, is that we just kind of want the same thing, which is to get up there and make really, really good music. We want to do it play as best we can. We want to write the best songs we can. We want to record them as well as we can. And that's kind of always held true. There's been this kind of standard that we're shooting for artistically and in terms of integrity and honesty in the lyrics and the music. And when you're sort of locked in on a simple foundation like that, then I think it helps you weather all the other stuff that can come with the biz and touring and life and all that. So yeah, I think sort of knowing why we're in it and why our hearts are in it.
How do you prioritize sort of the brother relationship and the artist relationship? Because that's got to be a dance.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a constant effort. It requires maintenance, and we do put a lot of work into it. I mean, it mostly means prioritizing communication with each other, and which is not always the easiest thing, but it's really important to us, and so that's kind of been that's been our main sort of thing.
Did you guys? Did either of you ever have? Do you have a "we made it" moment? Like, was there sort of, or are you still thinking about "we made it" moments despite all your great success? Or I'm just curious about that.
Well, that's kind of the thing, because our "we made it" moment, I think, would have been like, we went on a tour, like that. Those when we first started the band, our loftiest goals were to go on tour, and and so. All of the big achievements that we've had have just been like, can you believe this?
Yeah.
It's kind of more.
So you
more
continue
like
to have "you made it" moments, maybe.
Yeah.
I think hilariously enough, that interview that was right before our show at the WEC, which was our first
sure
show, that was a big we made it moment. But I think recently, actually kind of coming home from maybe the European tour, there was a moment where I personally kind of came home and realized that
That's your little boy yawning. I love that. He's so adorable.
we got him up early for the interview.
You're the cutest, Finn. I can't take it.
When we got home from this European tour, it kind of dawned on me that we had weathered the hardest part of your career is hanging on for these first 5 to 10 years, because they're really fraught, and there's no money, and there's no certainty, and there's no consistency. And when we got to the end of that European tour and got home, and it was a really great tour, and the shows were packed, and the band was, for the most part, comfortable, for the most part. And I kind of realized, like, hey, we've kind of suffered through the hardest part of this curve, and now we actually have this sustainable career.
Yeah. What's it like doing it as fathers? So you've got your little boy on your lap, and then you have a little girl named I'm going to get this right, Joni.
That's right.
She's 3.
And I think she's listening. Hi, Jones.
Hi, Joni. I can't handle this because she loves the bridges in Winnipeg. This is the best story.
She does. Yeah. So our mom lives in Garden City, and we would drive over the Arlington Street Bridge to take her to my mom's house. And so every time we get to the Arlington Street Bridge, she says, "Hi, Arlington Street Bridge. How are you?" And then we have to pretend to talk as the Arlington Street Bridge. But now that the Arlington Bridge is closed, we have to use the Salter Bridge. And so we pull up to the Salter Bridge, and then we talk to the Salter Bridge. And then often we see Arlington Bridge, and Joni will ask how Arlington Bridge is feeling.
Oh,
and,
no.
And if they're going to get better soon.
Oh.
And I don't have the heart.
Oh no! Oh no! What's it like for you guys doing this job as fathers now? Though, I mean, you're away on the road a lot.
It's the hardest part. It's single-handedly the hardest part. And we're very fortunate. I think maybe another "you made it" moment for us is that we can choose how long we're gone for, and it's not going to destroy what we're capable of doing. Because in the early days, when especially when money is very, very tight and opportunities are
take
few,
them all, do it all.
You have
right?
to do it all. I mean, we were on the road like 260 days in 2015, something crazy like that.
Yeah.
So we don't have to do that anymore. So we're very conscious of how long we're gone for and how long of breaks we take in between and things like that.
I want to be conscious to make sure we get some music on here, and I don't talk us at a time here. But what's the show going to be like? The anniversary show tonight back home in Winnipeg?
Oh, it's the best thing we've ever done on stage. We're so proud of this show. It's 2 sets. So we do the first album, Let It Lie, top to bottom acoustic, 4 voices on stage, 4 guitars. It's Murray on acoustic guitar, Roman Clark playing drums in the electric band, but playing acoustic guitar as well in the first set. Everybody's singing. It's so much fun. And then we take a break and we come back and we do a full-on rock show. So it's well over 2 hours of music. The whole first record, a bunch of other sort of choice picks from the set list over the years, and the band is playing their tails off, and we're having more fun than we've ever had. So it's just a joyous night of music.
Last word to the fans, Joey, before we spin a tune and give away some tickets. Keep listening. We have tickets to give away. Last word to the Winnipeg fans, back where you started.
Yeah, I mean, if come out to the show, we would love to have you. Like Dave said, we're really proud of this. It's really special to revisit this old music and kind of like it feels like hanging out with an old friend you haven't seen in a while. So if you were thinking of coming to the show and you're on the fence, please come. We'd love to have you. And we think you'd really love it.
It's going to be a great night as well in town. It's beautiful outside.
Yeah.
Thank you both for making time. Nice to meet you, Finn.
Thanks for having
Bye.
us. You want to say bye, Finn?
Bye.
Bye.